So I'm a bit nervous about this video because I've never done like a haul style video. But in my last vlog, I took you guys thrifting with me, and a few of you did ask what I picked up on that trip. I went to Goodwill and I mostly just got sweaters because all the winter stuff was half off as we're going into spring. So I'm just gonna give it a go and show you guys what I got. So first things first on the list, this really pretty basic turtleneck, originally from Loft. It's 65% wool, 21% nylon, and 10% rabbit hair. I do apologize if any of you are like animal activists or vegan. I'm not. And I do get really cold in the winter time. Personally, I found that the wool, that the cashmere, that the fabrics made of, I feel so bad saying it, animal keep me the warmest. It's the same with my down coat. No other coat has been able to actually keep me warm when it's 1 degree, when it's below 0, besides a nice thick down coat with some feathers in it. I don't go and buy these things full price because they're beyond my budget, so I do tend to rely on the thrift stores to get these type of products. And I'm sorry, but if this were hunter-gatherer times and I lived on the Northeast, the reality of the situation is I probably would have to rely on animal clothing. Oh, please don't stone me for this. Okay, next. Whenever I see Tommy Hilfiger or Feli or Polo in a Goodwill, I get really excited because those are just the brands I grew up loving, and a really clean tailored look has really grown on me. I've found that it just suits me the best. So when I saw this, it's just a basic v-neck by Tommy Hilfiger. I just really like the color. I think it's gonna complement my skin tone. I love a v-neck sweater. I can never find them, and I love Tommy Hilfiger, so couldn't resist that one. Then there was this piece, which is really childish of me. It's this sweater. I like to call it the penguin sweater. This one is 100% acrylic. I just couldn't resist it. I love the gray. And honestly, I just think like next winter when those ugly Christmas sweater parties come around, this is gonna be the perfect thing to wear. Like, look at it. It's awesome. Then there's this sweater. I don't know the brand, but again, I'm really into these clean looks right now. Some stripes, monochrome, really normcore stuff. It just spoke to me. This was my favorite find, as you guys know if you watched the vlog. My grandmother was a collector of all things Coca-Cola. Back in her day, when she first started collecting Coca-Cola, she told me she was just drawn to the vibrant red. There weren't a lot of products with that vibrant red, so she just started collecting everything Coca-Cola. It was like a Coca-Cola museum, a Coca-Cola fan, Coca-Cola utensils, table, bar, just things that you couldn't even imagine that Coca-Cola makes. She had it. And this is just like a classic. I am a little bit bummed out because it has a few stains at the bottom. I figure they're Coca-Cola stains, so it's okay. A subscriber who watched that video did suggest that maybe I just cut it into a crop top and rock it like that. I want to avoid doing that because I want to keep it in its original condition. But if I can't get the stain out, I might end up doing that, so thank you for that suggestion. And then I, of course, made my way over to the men's section and grabbed a few sweaters from over there. I found this really awesome J. Crew striped sweater. I like to refer to it as the Cosby Sweater because it reminds me of something he would wear on the Cosby Show. This one is 100% wool. It's a bit itchy, but who is wearing wool on their skin? You always are gonna wear a layering piece underneath. But I will say I have worn it already, and I am already a bit disappointed with the amount of pilling it's doing already, just from one wear. I've never bought something from J. Crew, so that's very revealing. they're not super expensive, but they're also not super cheap either. So it's good to know that if I were to buy a 100% wool sweater from them, it might pill. And that's something I want to know if I'm going to invest in a piece like that. So I'm glad I got to test out with a sweater from Goodwill that was probably like, what, $7 when this was half off. Then there's the sweater I'm wearing, which I can't hold, obviously. This was from a past trip to Goodwill, but I've worn this sweater a million times. You've probably seen it in other vlogs. I love that it has like that fuzzy look to it. It just looks cozy. It is cozy. It's nice and warm. It's definitely one of my favorites. It does have some wool in it, but it's mostly acrylic. So that's it for my thrift sweater haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you would like to see more of these type of videos from me.